Are the Raiders actually a playoff team? We're halfway through the season, and Ashton Jeanty is already chasing history, while Fernando Mendoza is slowly winning the respect of the Raider locker room. And Coach Charles Woodson may be finally giving Raider Nation something to believe in. But is it too good to be true? Or should we raise our expectations for this season? Let's get into it on this episode of The Black Shield. Let's start with the biggest story. Ashton Jeanty isn't just leading this offense anymore. He's breaking records, putting up ridiculous numbers, and forcing himself into a much bigger NFL conversation. Corey, what are we watching?
The best running back in football right now. I don't need to dress it up. We see it. He broke the single-game rushing record. Then he gives the Rams 270 yards and 5 touchdowns. It's impressive. I mean, a lot of these teams are loading the box, but that hasn't stopped him. He's running with vision, power, and balance. So far, he's everything you want to see in a back. If the MVP vote happened today, he'd have my vote.
Mine too. And I want all the noise that comes with it. The records, the graphics, and yes, the MVP conversation. All of it. If one guy is making every defensive coordinator start the week with, "How do we stop number 2?" he belongs in that conversation.
Even over the quarterbacks?
If he's the most valuable player, give him the trophy. Quarterbacks don't own it.
Jeanty's dominance did hit a snag, though. San Francisco built a game plan that slowed him way down. Fred Warner and that defense made sure Jeanty wasn't going to beat them. For most of the season, that might have been enough to shut down the Raiders' offense. But Mendoza ended up having his best game, statistically, with 356 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jay, did we learn something new about this offense, even in that loss?
Absolutely. That's the game I've been waiting for. If a team wants everybody crowding the line for Jeanty, that's fine. We've got a 6'5" Thornton on the outside who can fly, and Bowers waiting to work the middle of the field. We know this. What we don't know is if Fernando can find these guys. And in this game, he showed us that he's starting to trust what he sees.
Yeah, that San Francisco defense made the rookie play quarterback. I needed to see that.
Right? And now I want more of it. Not 40 throws every Sunday, mind you. Just let him attack when the defense gives it to him.
Sure, as long as he protects the football.
Bro, you always have to add vegetables to the meal.
Well, somebody has to.
Okay, let's switch gears a little bit. Raider fans are still talking about that Seattle game. They're the defending Super Bowl champs with an 8-1 record, and they're coming to Allegiant. The game felt a lot like the 49ers. Jeanty couldn't take over the game, and yet the Raiders still find a way to win. Corey, would you say this was a statement game for the Raiders or a trap game for the Hawks?
Maybe a little of both. We learned a lot about the Raiders. They showed again that they can stay composed when Jeanty doesn't go crazy in the run game. I was impressed with the way Mike Washington ran the ball when Ashton went out, and Mendoza made the throws he needed to make while the defense found a way to get stops. In the end, no Jeanty, no problem. The rest of the roster handled business.
Man, that game got me hype. Don't get me wrong, I'll take 270 and 5 touchdowns from Jeanty every Sunday. I will happily watch that. But Seattle felt like a real team win. That game really got me excited about the future of this team.
Which is probably the best argument for Coach Charles Woodson right now. With a 6-4 record, it's starting to feel like the culture is changing. They're starting to look like they expect to compete in every game. Woodson's a big reason for that.
Oh, Raider Nation is all the way back in on Woodson. You beat Buffalo, blow the doors off the Rams and Jets, then knock off the defending champs? People are starting to believe again.
He's raising the standard for sure. This is the most excited Raiders fans have been in a couple decades. So I'm just gonna ask it. Are the Raiders a playoff team?
Absolutely. I think we could at least get a wild card. We might even win the division.
Maybe.
You see something different, or are you just afraid to be optimistic?
Afraid? That's funny. No, I like what I'm seeing so far. The run game is obviously stellar, and Mendoza is improving. And I can't ignore the fact that we've beaten some quality teams. But honestly, I think I just need more from the defensive side of the ball.
I think Max Crosby probably sits right in the middle of that dissatisfaction.
You know, I think you're right. 4.5 sacks against the Jets reminds you what this defense can look like when Max controls the game. And look, I'm not asking him to get 4 sacks every Sunday. Nobody does that. But I want offenses accounting for him every snap. Make them slide the protection. Keep the tight end in. Make the quarterback feel him. Max can really unlock this defense if he's more consistent.
Okay, now I'll push back a little. Max could be playing better, no doubt about that. But there are a lot of players stepping up. It's weird because I'm not really a defense guy, but I think they've played pretty well. I'd say they kept us in some games.
Yeah, but they're not intimidating. We need to be dictating the opposing offense. I don't think we're playoff ready on that side of the ball quite yet.
Let's go back to something Jay said. You talked about other players stepping up. Let's camp there for a second. Who do you guys see helping this team win that isn't getting enough attention?
Trey Tucker. Tucker is a crazy good talent. He's actually underused, but I still think he's made an impact. There's value in having a receiver who keeps a drive alive without needing the spotlight every time he touches it.
It's Eric Stokes for me. In that Buffalo game, Allen gets the ball late with a chance to take the game, and Eric finished it with the interception. He leads a young pass defense that needs to continue to improve. I respect that.
I'll take Mike Washington. You said it earlier, Corey. In Seattle, we needed him when Genty couldn't carry the usual load, and he came through. I've got my eye on that kid.
That's what good teams look like. Stars raise the ceiling, but depth keeps the season together.
Okay, Raider Nation, let's hear from you. Who is your favorite player this season? And what's your take on whether this team is on a playoff run? Subscribe and tell us your thoughts below. For Corey Knox and Jay Bennett, I'm Courtney Swiss. This has been The Black Shield. See you soon!